we have Aztecs against Mongols. Interesting matchup. I'm thinking, what could Aztecs have against Mongols? The Mangudai. Skirmishers probably. So we have beta 55 in red with the Mongols, and with green this is VN Alegria with the Aztecs. The map is pretty wide open for them. I guess this is Arabia too. I didn't catch it, but it seems like it is. The players are pretty far away from each other. I guess that helps the Mongol player much more. He is making use of his hunting bonus. He is pushing in the deer or the ibex already, so that's really nice for him. Good strategy. Let's talk about the civs real quickly. Cavalry archers fire 20% faster. This is their main character. Light cavalry hussar steplancer plus 30% hit points, so they got really strong, stable and really good cavalry archers. Of course, the iconic, unique unit, the Mangudai, is really strong with the bonus against siege and the faster fire rate, and hunters work 40% faster. They can have pretty strong siege with drill, plus 50 movement speed. They got bigger line of sight on their scouts as well, so this helps them out a lot. You can achieve really nice timings with the Mongols. The early hunting bonus helps them a lot. I'm not sure if red can see his second war, so that's good. Let's talk about the Aztecs real quick. They are an infantry and monk civilization. Villagers carry +5 is solid bonus working in the background for you. Military units created 10% faster. Again, solid bonus. You don't really see what it's doing for you, but it helps you reinforce a lot faster, and that can mean a lot in crucial fights. Of course, there are +5 monk hit points for every monastery attack, and they start +50 gold. They can have really strong skirmishers with Atlatl, and I guess this is their main offer against the Mangudai. For Mongols, I guess they have the option to go for scouts in feudal. Like I said, it's really easy to achieve good timings with Mongols, especially if you push the deer like this. If you play Mongols, you should really learn this. Let's see if beta 55 can defend against the Thresh. We have seen that our green player Alegria can. Red is making some quick walls. It helps him for sure. Maybe a bit overdid it, but not a big deal. He didn't lose any villagers for now, I guess. And green is committing a lot to this trash. I don't know what he will defend against the scouts. The scouts are coming out already from red, and this woodline is exposed. These berries are exposed. The gold is 2 if you go for it. No walls at all. I think green can be in some trouble. He should really achieve something with this trash he has. He's not doing too much for now. Red should just go for the counterattack, I guess. You are not in big danger of losing anything. Green is just going to feudal. I don't know. Red is up to date with the walls. Almost losing one, but not quite. He manages to keep alive all of his villagers. And the red scouts have arrived to this battle line, and they chase away the green villagers. Green is not making any progress at all, while red gets one villager. red will catch up in the villager count. I think green cannot go for fast castle. He protected this wood line, that's nice. Red is making scouts continuously. I think archer range would be nice, but he doesn't have the rest for it as he gets another villager kill. I'm not sure why red isn't ahead in villagers, because his TC is idle most of the time, I guess. The famous T90 meme where you are harassing the enemy for 5 minutes and you are not creating any villagers at home. I guess this should be cleaned up by the scouts easily. By this time green has spears out while red is housed badly, so this is another reason you should take the fight, I guess. With 6 scouts and some villagers you should be able to easily clean this up. Then you can forget the pressure on your base, and if you micro well you can save this scout with 1 HP. The spear is coming forward but won't make big of a deal, because I guess a villager with loom can win against the spear. The spear does 2 damage and needs 20 hits. The villager does 3 and he needs 15 hits, so that's easy master. If you avoid the spearman from green, I guess you are okay. Red is making skirmishers. Interesting choice. I guess skirmishers counter spearman, but I don't know if it's forced. Oh yeah. I don't think you have to counter spearman at this time of the game. For red, I would surely go for some gold, some more farms, and click up to Castle Age. Get your backstone. He's walling the base, which is pretty nice. Green isn't a big fan of walls, as we saw in the last game too. These are some interesting farm placements, I have to say. Red is not achieving too much with his scouts, but maybe the 2 archer and the 2 skirmisher is gonna help him. And green is on his way to Castle Age. Red is about to click up too, so these timers will be pretty identical, as green is losing some villagers here and there. If you get this one, that would be ideal for HP. This villager is coming back. Green, pull back your weak villagers. Thanks. So green has some skirmishers on his own. That's really nice, really good against this little army, and the spearman can deal with the scouts. He gets an eagle out as well. I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do. You need some armor upgrades on the eagle for sure. It would help the spearman as well, of course. Fletching for green and nothing else. Fletching on red as well, and no upgrade on the cavalry, just getting bloodlines. I guess green is going for infantry. He's getting forging, which is a bit of a miscalculation, I guess. I believe you should get the armor upgrade first. He's forcing this wood line to leave. That's really nice for him. Green is making a TC with this wood line and establishing another one. This new walling helps red to protect his gold. I would delete some here just to move freely in your base. Villager count is pretty even. Military is much more for green, but he's losing some eagles right now. I guess it's worth it because you get scouts from red. Green can start to push with this, I guess. He's really ahead in terms of military. Wouldn't say really, but he's ahead, and could push with this. I think he doesn't know. Step lancers, interesting choice. I guess they are okay. okay-ish against this little army of green. If you are skilled enough with the micro, it can be okay. You have more HP on the step lancers as well, so with 98 HP and 9 attack, they can be pretty annoying. As you can see, the step lancer takes the fight against this eagle. This eagle is just scouting around, lurking and seeking information. 2 TC for red, 2 TC for green. Villager count is getting a bit out of hand. Red isn't making enough villagers. One of his TC is idle. Now he started to use it. If you invest to step lancers, I think you should raid. Step lancer is basically a raiding unit. It was designed for that, I believe. So he's scouting. Did he scout? No, he didn't scout this relic. They are not going for the relics as Aztecs. With this map control, I guess you should really at least try to get some relics for you, because of course the Aztec bonus that the relics generate 33% more gold. Green is making monk, so for sure he will try to go for the relics. He can see 1, 2. He can see the third one in red space, which red doesn't. Red doesn't know about this relic. That's something that is working for him. And he will lose these archers and skirmishers, but the eagles from green are away. These are eagle warriors, so the upgrade is in. This army is in quite a bad position as the conversion is coming through. I don't think this is a good fight for red, as pikeman is finishing for green. He's losing a lot. Military 6 against 20 and villager count is higher even. The converted step lancer keeps his health as 998. Green is using this step lancer to scout the map. He's looking for the relics, I believe. He should start with this. This is pretty achievable for you, my friend, if you keep your army nearby, of course. If it doesn't get sniped. He's using this step lancer to scout. I guess he will soon find these 2 relics. Pikeman, good fight for green. One step lancer is going down. In the same time he is losing some scouts. This could be an okay fight for red if you micro a bit. One relic is picked up in the middle. That's nice for green. You need to scout the others. Where is your step lancer, my friend? It's here. It's in the attack, so green gets through, wins a short skirmish, and he loses the monk before getting a conversion. That's really unfortunate. I guess he will lose this monk too. The leftover scouts get the monk. Pretty unfortunate for green, as he loses his scout. I guess he's focusing too much on the push. At this time you could be better off dealing with these low HP cavalries and booming up, getting your relics. He got 1. He still doesn't know about the other relics on the left. Does yellow know about the other relics? No. I guess he will give up that one. Yes, he kills another monk. Nice. Yes, I wanted to say you can go imp, my friend. Green had a lot of resources. Let's check what red has. Red is spending his resources much better. I'm not sure if green was building up the resources to go imp or just forgot to produce. Mangudai has Batkin. It's nice. I guess if you can mass them up and you can use your mobility against the Aztecs, you can be better off in these short skirmishes. But you have to do something with this window you have, because if green can reach the Imperial Age and build up his siege monk, losing all these step lancers, it hurts, man. You should not fight the pikemen head to head. The Mangudai is popping out and die. You should go for harassment. Harass the eco, micro your Mangudai. I guess you should stop producing step lancers and focusing only on Mangudai. This is your go for unit. For sure. And watch your Mangudai. Don't trap your own step lancers. The micro is taking too much attention from red. 3 TC against 3 TC, but solid 15 villager read for green. I guess it helps him a lot. He's preparing the eagle switch and the siege ram. I guess eagles can do okay. The ram is fine choice. If you can push with this, you should really start to push. And the eagles are fine, they are elite as well. Ballistics and light cav is coming in for red. We will see if this is enough for defense. Of course he can upgrade bracer and chemistry as well. He should click elite Mangudai, I guess, if you have the rest for it, because you will need the extra bonus damage against the siege. You have to focus these rams because they will knock down your walls. Yes, elite Mangudai is clicked. We will see if this will be enough. 2 castle is defending the economy for red, but the eagles, they are too much. They are really coming in. The eagles, 30 eagles and more on the way. You have to focus down these rams before they take your castle. If they take down your castle, you don't have the Mangudai production. Red is mixing in some light cav and defending the other castle with the villagers, but the eagles are raiding red's eco. 40 villager raid, 40, and a lot of idle for red as well. A lot of dead. This capped ram push is working for green. The stream of eagles is too much. Siege ram finishes. He's trying his best to micro this Mangudai army against the eagles, but on the other side of his base, 5 siege ram is knocking down his TC, and the second one will be dead too. The farms are burning. He manages to clean up the eagles on the right, and maybe he can save this castle from going down. The siege rams are focusing the castle. Nice, he could get the ram, but the second one is knocking down less than 1000 HP, and the left side of the base is in shambles. And this castle will go down as well, I guess. Couple of hits from the ram, but these rams, you cannot deal with them. Another nice victory for Allegri. Wow, beautiful game. Solid Imperial push. He recognized his advantage in Imp, and the ram choice was good after all. How many relics did he have? 3. An Aztec player with 3 relics is really hard to beat. 1000 relic gold. It increased his advantage even more.